Hello everyone! I'm back from my 4-month hiatus of professional development. We just went apple picking at one of our favorite orchards in New England, Rocky Brook Orchard. I like this one because they have a huge variety of apples, and when you speak to the owners you can find out a lot of sweet information on their techniques and what they like to try for the pear, apple, and quince trees. For dinner, I made sheet pan honey mustard chicken. I couldn't add in the green beans as the Walmart ones didn't last the week, but the peppers were an awesome addition, almost like a sweet and sour peppers. Sunday, we went to the corn maze that is more geared toward children with face painting, a tunnel slide, a petting zoo, hay rides. I was reminded multiple times to bring quarters so we could feed the animals their food pellets. For dinner, I made this delicious silky tortilla soup with homemade tortilla chips. I used store-bought flour tortillas, but did fry them on the stove. On Monday, I made an apple tart that is very reminiscent of the pear tart I'd made previously. I'm not very happy with the glaze sitting on top being clumpy instead of melting on smoothly. Other than that, it's okay. It's very thin and light. On Tuesday, I made this Dutch apple pie where it looks like the topping was a little dry in some areas. I've had this recipe for 2 decades, so I'm very happy to finally try it. That being said, it was way too liquidy. The flour used for thickening didn't do its job, or the oven wasn't hot enough. Either way, I'm not going to keep this recipe. For dinner, I made this chicken paella recipe from The Taste of Home. It was very good and everyone liked it. Today is a good day to show my progress on my latest cross stitch. I try to aim to do 4 strands a day, and this has been in progress since June of this year. It's very interesting to see how it's turning out with every space filled with thread. The Lego Himeji castle is another project I started during the summer and was doing with the kids. I really pushed to finish it today so it can be moved. It's a really pretty piece once it's done. While building it, a lot of it didn't make sense to me. There are extra trees for switching out the cherry blossom trees and sapling. I made this mountain rose apple pie on Friday. I didn't like this one. The topping is fine. It uses 2 sticks of butter and 1 cup of sugar, but the filling has no sugar in it. The inside is just not very nice to eat in my opinion. I think the chef's idea was to mix savory with sweet, and I just don't like it. I'm finally getting back to replacing these chair cushions. I have 2 to 3 left. This one ended up having a really bad wood frame though, so I ended up tossing it. The plywood's layers are peeling apart. And that's all for this week. See you next week.